What are you thinking about, man?
Love.
Love.
Yeah, man. Love is a great feeling, you know.
Bro, be for real.
It is. I love everyone. Check this out. Sir. 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 I love you. But this isn't about me, okay? This is about the love of video games. And more importantly, love in those video games, right? Now, you guys probably already told by the title that we're talking about Nintendo love today, right? And I'm not talking about your Marios and your Peaches. I'm not talking about your Daisies and your Luigis. I'm not talking about your Links and your Zeldas. No, no. What I'm here to talk about is a much greater love story. The love story between Tympany and Bluemere. Stay tuned. The Paper Mario franchise has spawned quite a few titles over the years since its inception in the year 2000. There's The Thousand Year Door, which was released in 2004 and is universally beloved by all Paper Mario fans. Paper Mario Color Splash was released in 2016 for the Wii U, and more recently Paper Mario The Origami King in 2020 for the Nintendo Switch. However, I feel there's one Paper Mario game that doesn't get enough love, and that's Super Paper Mario, that released in 2007 for the Nintendo Wii. But it isn't just this game's unique gameplay style, great characters, and awesome music that I think makes this the definitive Paper Mario game. This game houses possibly the greatest love story Nintendo has ever told. The story between Lady Tympany and Lord Bluemere. What is up, people of the internet? My name is Plug to the Plug, and this is my retrospective on Super Paper Mario. Welcome back to the channel. I played Super Paper Mario religiously when I was younger, and then I didn't know the grand scope of the adventure I had embarked on. It wasn't until years later where I revisited the game to play it on my Wii U to finish what I had started years prior. The game for its time was unlike anything I had ever played before, as it was a drastic shift from the Mario games I had grown used to. It was like a side-scroller with RPG elements, and genuinely was a blast to play. It stars our heroes, Mario, Luigi, Peach, and even Bowser, as they attempt to collect pure hearts to stop the game's antagonist, Count Bleck, and his minions from destroying the universe. Now, immediately I'm intrigued at our new villain, but what were his motives for wanting to do so? I mean, Bowser has tried repeatedly to kidnap the princess, and has gone to great lengths over the years to try to achieve that, but he's never wanted to destroy the universe. I mean, he was going to destroy the galaxy at one time, but the entire universe? It really made me think. Little did I know his reason wasn't that out of hate or pure malice per se, but as a crazy defense mechanism to a tragic loss, and thus begets the reason for this video. You see, on the surface, it may be another Mario adventure, but beneath it is possibly the greatest love story Nintendo has ever told. And to tell it, I have to start from the beginning. Both Mario and Luigi are informed by Toad that the princess has been kidnapped once again, and presumably by Bowser. Mario and Luigi make haste to Bowser's castle, where Bowser reveals to both of them that he hasn't kidnapped anyone. All of a sudden, the princess is flipped in from another dimension, followed by her actual taker, the game's antagonist, Count Bleck. Count Bleck announces himself as the executor of the Dark Prognosticus, before saying everything that has happened is prophesied in the book. He renders Mario unconscious before kidnapping Luigi, Bowser, and all of his minions, leaving Mario alone. He is soon awakened by a voice revealed to be a fairy pixel by the name of Tippy, who informs Mario that they must make haste if they plan on saving their friends and the universe. Tippy takes Mario to a place in between dimensions known as Flipside, where they meet Merlin, a descendant of the ancients who created Flipside. Tippy informs Merlin that Mario fits the description of the hero mentioned in the Light Prognosticus. The Light Prognosticus is another prophesized book only made to counteract the grim events of the Dark Prognosticus, and that he must be the key to stopping the destruction of all worlds. Mario's purpose is to find all of the 8 pure hearts to even have a chance of saving the universe. So, with a goal, Tippy by his side, and eventually gaining the power to flip between dimensions, they set off to save the world. The first hint we get at a much bigger story being told is when we meet our first pixel, Thoreau, who asks Tippy what kind of pixel she is, and Tippy responds by stuttering, but Thoreau brushes it off by stating that details do bore him. You see, that becomes a recurring theme in the game. Tippy seeming a bit off, but not in an untrustworthy way, but it's written in such a way that her character right off the bat feels like there's something more to her. There's even moments where she can swear she hears voices and brushes it off by stating that she might have just been recalling a memory. In fact, if we fast forward to where Mario and the gang find the last pure heart, Tippy essentially blacks out and recalls another memory between her and Bluemere, where he completely gives in to the Dark Prognosticus. Tippy's actions startle the heroes, but she again brushes it off by saying that it was nothing and she's okay. However, later, when talking to Merlin, she asks if destroying Count Bleck is necessary to saving the universe, to which the group becomes skeptical and Merlin asks Tippy if she and Count Bleck shared some time together once. Tippy again dismisses the notion, but Merlin claims it is indeed the only way. Tippy assures the group that she is strong enough to finish what they started, and they soon confront Count Bleck. Count Bleck states that he does not care about any world because they are meaningless, to which Tippy replies, "If the worlds have no meaning, then was our meeting meaningless?" Then she demands that he answer her, to which he replies, "You know the answer. I do not have to tell you." Mario fights Count Bleck, unable to land any hit, but Luigi, Peach, and Bowser show to fulfill the prophecy foretold. All the heroes must come together, and all of the pure hearts come together to break Count Bleck's protective barrier, allowing for his defeat. Now, before I continue, I didn't exactly know where to put this part, but I guess it's as good a time as any. Between each chapter of the game, we unlock new dialogue sequences that lead up to the events of the game. Dialogue between Timpani, Bluemere, and their families. I'll show them to you now. Once down, the defenseless and defeated Count Blake gives in to prophecy and awaits his demise. Tippy asks why must it be this way, and Blake responds that when Timpani vanished, he searched all over for her, and once he thought he lost her, life held no meaning. So he was going to destroy it, but then he saw that as long as she gets to live, then maybe all of this won't be for nothing. Shortly after, Timpani teaches Bluemere that with love, even the most chaotic of hearts can be pure. Though even all threats have been defeated, the damage was too far gone and the threat seemed inevitable. But then, Bluemere comes up with a plan. He transports all of the group to a wedding altar where he asks Timpani if she still loved him, to which she replies, "Of course I do." They fly to the top to speak their love next to the Chaos Heart in one of the most powerful scenes in the game I'm about to show you. Once the two proclaim their love, the Chaos Heart then transforms into a pure heart, and the dark void that has been sent by Count Blake to destroy all worlds begins to diminish, while the worlds that have faded return back to their natural state. The dark prophecy was averted, and peace again reigned in Flipside and all its worlds. Mario and gang, as well as all of Count Blake's minions, meet back with Merlin to celebrate the end of destruction with snacks. Although it's a happy ending, Merlin still questions if Lady Timpani will be genuinely happy, but the princess assures him, of course she is. The two vanish, only this time they're together. And even better than that, a small after-credit moment plays of the two of them in silhouette form on top of a hill together, where they truly live happily ever after. Ah man, and with that, this video has reached its conclusion. The idea that Bluemere was willing to destroy the entire universe because he couldn't be with the one he loved was a trope that my 8-year-old brain thought was insane. But the older I've gotten, I realized that love does indeed make you want to do crazy things. And I'm so glad at this point in my life I'm able to look back at this game so fondly as arguably one of the best in the series. The themes of love, loss, and grief are touched on so deeply, but in such a Nintendo type of way that it makes the game just as enjoyable and lighthearted, but doesn't overshadow its deeper meaning. I really enjoyed making this video and revisiting the world of Super Paper Mario. This video is mainly focused on the relationship between Timpani and Bluemere, but if you love Super Paper Mario, there's an amazing video by K Jewelers that I'll link down in the description, where he kind of does a review and retrospective on the game as a whole. If you guys want me to do one as well, I'm very much down for that. Just let me know if you want to see it down in the comments below. Another big thank you to SourceSpy91 for most of the footage used in this video. And before I leave, I'll leave you guys with two things. A quote from Merlin, who says, "To feel sadness is to live, but as long as you are alive, the future is a blank page." And secondly, the final dialogue sequence between the two before the game ends. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace. Hey man. Supposed to ask me the question?
Oh my.